Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Demetropoulos and I am doing my video on Disney vacations. It's one of my big hobbies and my family's big interest. We take a vacation every year to Disney. My girls love Disney, all the videos there are, and it's a big part of our life. So we first started going to Disney in 2015. We went in Christmas time. It was our first big family vacation with our daughter. She was 3 then. So how Disney says it's the most magical place on earth is really what they make you feel when you go there. It's crazy how they say it and you just hear it, but you don't really feel it until you're there. The staff is so nice and they make sure to welcome you. They make sure to tell you happy birthday if you're wearing the pin of the birthday. Everyone is just usually really friendly and knows how to deal with any type of problems going on. It's really for all ages. The rides, the shows, the food. There's people that don't like certain ones, but they'll find stuff they like in the other things. There's so much culture. There's different kinds of foods and drinks and dances. It's a really fun place to be at, and it's really family friendly for people that do have kids, but then it also has things for people that don't have kids. The light shows are my favorite, which is the picture above. They really look really realistic and they go along with music, and it was a really cool thing to watch. We're DVC members. If you've never heard of it, it's like a timeshare for Disney. They do it finance through them, or you can pay them for the timeshare. It's a point system, so we bought 150 points a year and it lasts for 48 years. So once we are older and don't want it anymore, we're able to transfer it to our kids through the deed. And so that was really appealing to us because later when they want to be able to go and use it, it's something we can pass down to them. And our points, we get 150 a year. That usually gets about a 2-bedroom to 3-bedroom, about 4 to 5 days for once a year at a Disney resort. So we might make our points more, so we would just buy another share into the points. But right now, I think that our 150 is pretty good. So planning a Disney vacation, usually you choose your dates first. They have blackout months where certain discounts don't work. Those are their busy months, so that would be like your holiday time, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then summer right before school, and then spring break. Those are their really busy times, and it's hard to make any reservations there then with their restaurants, and the lines are longer, but it is worth going one time during their busy times because they have really great decorations and a lot of events going on, and it's really nice. So if you can deal with the long lines, then it would be good to try that out. So during COVID, we did go twice during their COVID restrictions. You had to have reservations for the parks because they had capacity limits, so they can only have a certain number of people at the parks each day. So that was hard because if you wanted to go to a certain park on a certain day, sometimes it was already booked. And then they also had the mask mandates. A couple times we've went. The first time they wouldn't even let you take it down for pictures. The second time they were just having it where you had to wear it like indoors or in the line. So Hawaii, my husband and I went to the Disney Hawaii for our 10-year anniversary, and we ended up having to reschedule the trip because it was planned for 2000 and 2019 at the end of the year, or no, 2020, and that's when COVID happened, and then so we had to cancel that, and then we rescheduled it twice and ended up going in 2021. But that was really fun. We loved the Disney there in Hawaii. Unfortunately, the weather kind of was really rainy when we went, but so for the character meetings, those during COVID were not there anymore, which was really a bummer for us because the girls loved seeing all the characters. That was the main part of us going to Disney, and so we're really excited about that coming back because we are going in February. So we're so excited for that because we've went in December 3 times, January once, August once, October twice. I really loved October, Halloween time, and Christmas time because of the decorations and the parties. August was the worst time for us. It was like 105 degrees and really humid. So I'm really excited about February because it's still it's like a month where you want to get away from the cold of here, and it's not like a peak time where there's like a whole lot of people, so we're really hoping it becomes one of our favorite times. So all the restrictions are going to be lifted the end of this year that they have left, so that's exciting too. And I have some restaurants here that we really like. I really love their African food there. It's not something that I've ever had before going there, and it was like a new culture for me, but the food was so good, and I always love going back to those. At Animal Kingdom is where they have most of the African food. Packing, so Disney is a lot of walking. We usually walk about 11 miles. We track on our watch. And then dressing for the weather, like you'd think that you can wear shorts all the time because it's Florida, but you really should bring warm clothes, especially for at night in the winter months. And summer months are super hot, so yeah. Sunscreen is always good, and even bringing snacks and water is good because in the parks the food gets so expensive for just getting a snack, where you can just bring in some snacks and waters in like a bag, and then that way you have something for the kids. And Disney outfits for the kids are always good because buying them at the park, they're super expensive. So if you can buy them at home somewhere, it's great. And then the kids get to wear their dresses every day or whatever Disney character that they like to wear for boys and girls. Extra suitcase is also really good because the kids get all this little stuff and it adds up, and then you can't fit it in your suitcase, so you end up having to buy an extra suitcase. So I always leave room in our suitcase or bring an extra. So my favorite memory at Disney was taking the girls to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. It's a little salon area for the kids where they do their hair and makeup, and they get to wear their princess dress, and they do like a photo shoot thing. They really make them feel like a princess. That was really fun for them. And for adults, the best park to go to if you have kids or you don't have kids is Epcot. It's really fun to go for the around the world, where you can try all the different drinks and food from different countries around the world, and it's just like a really great place to just try a little of each thing. I really love the Canadian food at the little stands there. It's great. And then, so in conclusion, this is our painting we bought from Disney. There was only 126 made by this artist, and there's supposed to be, I think it was 500 Mickeys in the painting, and we haven't found like more than 10. But So yeah, our favorite resorts. My favorite resort that we've been to is the Riviera. So if you have to pick between resorts, I liked that one a lot. Animal Kingdom we stayed at, but it was kind of smelly because of all the animals right outside your window and stuff. So that was my only complaint about that, but it was a really nice resort still. But yeah, I liked a few other ones too, and I'm really excited to go this time. We're bringing our friends with us, so it should be a great trip to Disney. Thanks so much for listening. And this is my Works Cited. You can go to disneyworld.disney.go.com if you're ever planning to go to Disney, and they give you a whole itinerary and stuff you need to plan and reservations for restaurants. So it's a great resource. Thanks, everyone.